Atlanta Plugged In starts now.
September is National Preparedness Month, and it comes at a time when we're experiencing more disasters every year. Joining us today to help you create an emergency plan is FEMA disaster training expert Cheryl Nelson. Cheryl is teaming up with ServiceMaster Restore to urge everyone to be prepared. Welcome, Cheryl. So why is it important to have a disaster plan in place?
Hi, thanks so much for having me. So people don't realize that disasters are happening more than you might think. Look at Hurricane Ida, the wildfires out west, flooding, tornadoes across the country. So this is why I'm teaming up with ServiceMaster Restore to let people know that when disaster strikes, it's important to know what to do to protect what matters most. I've taught FEMA classes for several years, and the number of weather events is on the rise. In 2020, there were 22 weather events classified as billion-dollar storms. And that doesn't even count disasters unrelated to weather, like structure fires, leaky water pipes, explosions, falling trees, and more.
Okay, what are your top preparedness tips?
I always tell people, make sure you have a disaster preparedness kit with all of the essentials, have a family communicated plan, and then actually write down a list of those important phone numbers. So family members, your insurance company, tree services, roofers, anybody you might need, and also your local ServiceMaster Restore. You want to prepare before with ServiceMaster Restore, the experts in property disaster restoration and recovery. They're available 24/7, 365. You can visit their preparedness center on ServiceMasterRestore.com to get a full list of tips and resources. You want to prepare now so you're not scrambling for a restoration company later.
And Cheryl, do you have any advice for after a disaster strikes?
I do, and the first thing is try to remain calm and make sure you and your family are safe. That's the most important thing. After that, look around and assess the damage and get professional help if you need it. And that's where ServiceMaster Restore comes in. They're professionals. They have no type of damage is too big or too small for them. With decades of expertise, they are standing by to help 24/7. Things like structural damage, water, mold, and mildew, those can be expensive problems to fix if you wait.
What about people who don't think a disaster can happen to them?
After a disaster, it can take days, weeks, or longer for services like roof repair, plumbers, electricians, and more. And there are more than 850 ServiceMaster Restore locations nationwide, and they work closely with your insurance company. Consumers rated them #1 among all national providers as highly professional, quality service, good value, and a brand they trust.
Cheryl, where can we go for more information?
Visit ServiceMasterRestore.com/prepare.